What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Lakers Legacy. Sorry that I haven't been on here as consistently as I would want to, but hopefully now I'll become a little less busy. Just had a lot of things going on these past couple of weeks, but I have still been able to watch most of the games. Some of them I haven't been able to because of work, but hopefully now I'll start to become more able to just do these recaps and do previews and do the news videos and everything like that going forward. But today, on November 15th at 4:30 p.m., the Lakers play the Spurs in their first NBA Cup game. As defending champions, I am hoping that the Lakers take this seriously as last year, and hopefully we're able to win it again. We are in a pretty tough group with the Suns, I know, the Spurs. I forget who else are in our group, but it is going to be difficult. But with the way AD's playing and how he loves to go against Wembanyama, I have a feeling that we will be able to dominate this game. I hope Coach Popovich gets healthy soon. I know there was that news that he had a stroke a couple days ago, and that is keeping him out of these games. So keeping him out of these games right now. I hope he gets better soon. But if we look at the matchups, I think the keys to this game tonight will be the rebounding. Some of the rebounding from the past couple of games has not been up to standard. I think we still need to shoot over 30%. Our offense is actually top 10, I believe. Let me check. NBA offense is ranked. And if we see offensive rating, we are currently fifth in offensive rating, which is really good. I think Rui Hachimura had a really good game when was it? On the 13th, I think, when we played against the Grizzlies. He's one of our leading three-point shooters right now. The move for JJ Redick to bring D'Angelo Russell off the bench has looked decent. Cam Reddish has been playing really well, and his defense in that starting lineup has been crucial. We kind of have that lockdown guy where we're able to put him on the other team's best player instead of having Reeves have to guard him, which no shade to Reeves, but he is not as good of a defender as Cam Reddish is. Our defensive rating, however, is number 25, and that's where I think we need to step it up a little more. We're giving up a lot of offensive rebounds now. We need to kind of sort that out. Let me see these stats from the last game that we played against the Grizzlies, where we only won by 5 and they didn't have Ja. We gave up 41 rebounds and 12 offensive rebounds, and we only had 7. So I think that's something that we really need to focus on. I do like the move to bring D'Lo off the bench because of LeBron being able to have the ball in his hands more as the primary ball handler. I think he's averaging like 13 or 14 assists over the 3 or 4 game span that D'Lo has started to come off the bench. So I think that's really good for him. I'm pretty sure this is his third straight triple double. Against the Grizzlies, he had 35, 14, and 11. 6 turnovers, but if he's the main ball handler, that's kind of expected. Like I said, let me look at Rui's stats right now. He's shooting 40 or 50% from 3 this year. 42% from the field. I'd like to see that go up a little more. Some of the little like layups and little chippy jumpers that he usually makes have not been falling as much, but I'm hoping in the next couple games he'll start to get that going along with his three-pointer, shooting well from the free throw line, rebounding well. Rui has really been a bright spot in this season so far, and we're 7-4. We're way better than we were last year or the year before, so I'm still very optimistic, but I do think that we are still a move or two away from being contenders. I think we'll be able to make some noise in the West, but I don't think we'll be able to get out of the West, especially with the Thunder and the Warriors and the Suns looking as good as they do right now. Thunder not as much anymore because of Chet's injury, but still that team is dangerous even without Chet or any real centers on their roster. I think all 3 of them, Hardenstein, Jalen Williams, and Chet, are all out right now with injuries. D'Lo off the bench, I don't know. I don't know if JJ Redick's system fits him. D'Lo needs the ball a lot more than he's getting it right now, and needs his like freedom to shoot pretty much whatever he wants. Like in this game, I'll talk about Connect more in a little bit. but Connect was on fire and made two threes in a row, and then he didn't touch the ball for like 5 possessions because D'Lo was handling the ball and taking two step back contested threes, which are okay if that's what the system is designed for, to get D'Lo some shots like that, but I don't think that is what we're aiming to do. So I don't know how well he fits. I think we are waiting until around December 15th. That's when I think we can trade all of the guys that we signed, or all of the guys that other teams signed in free agency. They're eligible to be traded. So I think that's what we're waiting for in order to look for a move. And it's also came out that we're going to stay patient with our assets and not move them just to move them. We're going to be kind of looking for the right trade at the right time. And I'm kind of hoping that comes in the form of some from the Jazz, like either with Markkanen, John Collins. I don't know if they're making too much money. Walker Kessler, Colin Sexton, even Jordan Clarkson, getting him back. I think a lot of those guys can help our team, and they're not the greatest, or they're not the best team. So hopefully they'll be selling at the deadline. But Lakers tax, never know if we'll even be able to make a trade, because teams don't want to trade with us. Reeves, his 3-point percentage has not been where it needs to be, or it's near his career average, but I feel like he's still really streaky. There's some games where he'll go like 2 for 10 and some games where he'll go 6 for 7. So I want to see that kind of be more consistent and even out throughout the games, but he's really excelled this season also. I think Christian Koloko was a bright spot in this last game against the Grizzlies. He had some big plays, not really like huge plays, but he played his role well in the like 10 minutes that he did have, until Jackson Hayes gets back and hopefully Christian Wood gets back. I still don't know any updates on Vanderbilt. I'm hoping that in the next month or so he can get back to playing, but never know at this point anymore. And then Gabe Vincent, not really sure what he's doing. JJ Redick called him out for not shooting in his like 18 minutes or whatever, and in 13 minutes in this last game he went 0 for 6 and 0 for 4 from the 3-point line and had no counting stats except 2 fouls. So I would like to see him play a little bit better like he did with the Heat, but maybe this system just doesn't fit him either. Maybe this system is built for more like big guards and guards that are able to get downhill and draw fouls like LeBron and Reeves, instead of ones that are prioritized on shooting and not really facilitating as much, but looking for hunting their own shot first. Then we have Connect, our best 6-man now, I guess. He played 31 minutes in this last game, had 19 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 5 for 5 from 3, 7 for 8 from the field. I would have liked to see him get a couple more shots while he was on fire, and he didn't really have any heat checks or anything, which I like, because he was playing within himself still and looking for the right shot at the right time. But at some point he should just look to be more aggressive for myself, and hopefully can get those numbers up and get him in the race for Rookie of the Year, hopefully. I'm really high on him. I'm hoping that he'll continue to develop, and him playing with LeBron at the same time and Reeves and AD, them drawing so much attention, will get him open. So he just needs to keep knocking down shots. Let me see what his percentage is right now. 37.2% from 3. I think he can get towards the 40%. He was just trying to, some of those games before, he shot 0% from 3, 14%. I think he just needs to keep on pushing, keep getting his legs under him, keep feeling comfortable and finding his spots within the offense, and that percentage will go way up. Let's see, anything else come out? Not really. Some of the games have been going on for the NBA Cup. I think there's the first round, I guess, the first round of games the other day. I do like the courts. The courts look pretty good. We're going to see the Spurs one tonight because we are away in San Antonio. And then I'm not sure when we'll see our own court on the 19th, I think, group play against the Jazz. Yeah, that's going to be the next time that we'll see, or that's going to be the first time we'll see our court. Obviously AD got that eye scratch, but he was cleared to play last game, and I expect him to play again tonight. Rui is day-to-day as well. I expect him to play. It's a ankle sprain, I believe, but I think he'll be able to push through it and at least give us 15 to 20 solid minutes, if anything. LeBron looks like LeBron, like prime LeBron. I don't even know what to say. It's crazy that he's going to turn 40 next month, I'm pretty sure, and he's still putting up 30-point triple doubles every other night. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't even know when he's going to retire or anything. I'm just going to enjoy it while he's still playing, and especially for the Lakers. But I think that's about it. We are 6-0 at home. We continue to defend home court. We do need to get better on the road. After those two losses to the Pistons and the Grizzlies, I was going to make a video going off about the Lakers, but then I had to remind myself it's early in the season. We're still getting used to a new coach, new system, and everything will fall in place when the time comes. So I'm not mad about it. We're 7-4. Defend home court perfectly so far, 6-0. I am all right, not about the Lakers. We can move on from that. But looking around the league, I do wonder when the Cavs will lose their next game or lose their first game. Really, they played the Bulls again. Is that tonight? Yeah, tonight they'll beat them. Then they play the Hornets. Then they play the Celtics in Boston on the 19th. So if they start 15-0, their first real time to lose is against the Celtics on the 19th. But then they go play Pelicans, Raptors, Hawks. So if they win that Celtics game, then they'll start 16-0, 17-0 against the Pelicans, 18, 19, 20-0 after they play the Hawks. Then they go against the Celtics again, which I think one of those at least they'll drop. So there is a chance that they start 20-0, which if you ask me, my prediction for the standings, I forgot to upload it, but I had the Cavs in the 3rd seed. I did not expect them to start this well. I thought they would be like a 50-win team, but nothing like extreme. I guess their coaching change really made a difference, and they just look elite right now. They're definitely contenders. I don't know if they're going to be I would probably put them as my second favorite right now behind the Celtics. Like the Celtics and the Cavs. It would be the Thunder than the Cavs, but since Chet's injury, I'm going to have the Celtics and the Cavs. Then, do I want to say the Warriors or the Suns? Those two can be right there, and then kind of the Thunder, and then everyone else below that. The Bucks suck. I made a tweet saying that Giannis had to drop 59 or whatever, 49, 59 just to beat the Pistons, and I know Lakers lost to the Pistons, but it's different. The Bucks are bad. The Lakers are good-ish, but I don't know. Nothing really else about the Lakers. Bronny, I think he's only playing the home games for the G League team because something with the commercial flights or whatever. I understand it, but it's kind of a bad look also for the organization. If that's going to be the case, maybe he should only play for the NBA team, not the G League team. But it's all right. As long as he develops, I still have faith in him that he'll become a serviceable role player in the NBA one day in the next couple of years. But yeah, looking ahead, the next 5 games, got the Spurs, winnable, at Pelicans. That'll be a little bit tougher, but with no Zion, I think we'll have a good shot. Then home against the Jazz, home against the Mavericks, or not the Mavericks, the Magic, then the Nuggets. So that's what our next 5 looks like. I'm looking to go 3-2. I think we win against the Jazz at home. I think the Magic at home could go either way. And then I think we beat the Pelicans and Spurs, and then the Nuggets could go either way. There is a chance that we go 5-0. There's also a chance that we go 2-3 or 1-4. But we'll just take it day by day, and I look forward to watching all these games. I will be able to watch the one tonight, so that'll be fun. And then we play back-to-back tomorrow against the Pelicans. At least it's kind of close, San Antonio and New Orleans, so it won't be too much of a difference. But I'm hoping that all of our guys stay healthy and we're able to continue this 3-game win streak. But yeah, that's it. I'll be back later with a recap video, hopefully. And thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you next time.